and place it on the wall over there. So kudos to and Mr. Flacco graduated from South in '98, so he's a South alum, and it was important to him too. So the other thing is, I want to know this is brand new. We have 4 70-inch screens that are coming in here. We have the software where kids can manually project some things, but we can run 4 different videos at one time on 4 different screens, or we can connect them and stream one video across all 4. So that's exciting to have there. And our flooring guys got a lot of work to do. So I'll take you now to our library. Our library is also under renovation. It will become the new Shawnee Mission South Learning Commons. And we're excited about that too. We're in the middle of that.
So these are the same tiles we had.
This is totally the same.
Totally the same.
I bet this is exactly the bathroom.
Exactly the same.
This is exactly the same.
They probably have the same toilets that remember by Lucy's school. That's what
I want to have like a breakfast.
Now I have to go in and look.
Down the hallways ripping banners now.
Alright, where's the nearest bathroom? I have to check it out now. Right down there
I don't
at the
want
end?
anybody step on that.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, these staircases. Art class.
Well, I think that's the original pegboard.
Yeah, probably. The ceiling's
How many students are in the school now?
1,500.
15, okay.
Which is growing.
Yeah.
We had dropped down to under 13 for a few years.
what?
We were 5A for a while.
Oh, wow, that's a big one. I don't think I can see it.
Is the little theater still below this? Oh, where did she have to go to the bathroom?
Well, okay. I'm sure that was redone.
Single use only.
If it says...
Point that out.
What is this place? I've never been.
You've never been in the library?
I've never been here.
Oh.
You've never been in the library. Where are the books?
They're probably the same books that we're
Oh, wow, 200 books.
That's all the books we have.
Oh, it's on Google and Amazon
Yeah,
now.
that's true. It's all on tablets. Is the little theater still below this?
No.
No.
So below the library, 2 years ago, they renovated the area down there. Basically, they got the little theater, the journalism room, all those spaces downstairs, and put brand new classrooms down there. The areas downstairs are for our 18 to 21-year-old special education program for the district. So any students that still need special services, they come to South, and we host them here. And we currently have 46 young adults in that program that we leverage partnerships with businesses in the community, churches in the community, for them to do work programs in the morning and the afternoon. And so we love having those kiddos here and a part of our program. But that's all that area downstairs, and they have their own. They have their own bus pickup and drop off right out here. And so it works as a nice space for them. But yeah, so no little theater, and we had to move journalism and renovate our journalism area. Yeah. So this is our new Shawnee Mission South Learning Commons, and we are in the middle of renovating this space as well. So 2 years ago, they had liquidated the volume of books down to 8,000. We still have 8,000 books, and as you can see, those books are in the process of going back on those shelves that will be against the wall. But this area out here in the middle will be empty, and we will have flexible seating spaces with tables on casters. We have different options as far as table seating. The rooms over here are student collaboration rooms, small group collaboration rooms. The area here is a collaboration room for our iMac digital media. And then over here will be our Green Bean Coffee Shop. Last year, our DECA program. Our DECA program started and installed the Green Bean and began selling coffee, their own branded coffee that it's all under the healthy food and snack guidelines, but they're selling a coffee. And so we wanted a space that would be able to help us with that. And so the area over here is the Green Bean Coffee Shop, and they're in the middle of putting it together now. And so they have 70 in the plastic container.
The whole Panera.
Coffee shop at all tables here in Barstool. Or here.
Is that really nice?
Green bean coffee.
We should make a square.
We're lucky we're having
We have glass tables that are going here along the radius to separate the coffee shop from our learning commons. So, 13 days. 13 days.
Where's the water park?
Yeah. In the dance area with the hammocks.
No water park.
Manicures, pedicures, and massages are in there.
So, Todd, what's the typical, like, I know that when we were in school, it was the traditional schedule, 1 through 7. We pretty much, you had to get permission to not have a study hall. We had open lunch. So what is the typical school week look for? Who has open lunch and those types of things?
So seniors still have open lunch. Seniors are still allowed to go out for lunch. I mean, this is the 52nd year at Shawnee Mission South High School, and I wasn't going to be the first principal. But, you know, they have to have approval, and mom and dad have to sign off, and they have to be a student in good standing, and a student that, as soon as that's in jeopardy, then they no longer get to go to open lunch. But we have a 7-period schedule for students where they take a normal 7-period day on Monday, Tuesday, Friday. And then Wednesday and Thursday are our block days. And on Wednesday, we have grade level advisory programs that are centered and driven around the IPS, which is Individual Plan of Study. And one of the things that we want every freshman to develop a personalized career plan that they establish as a 9th grader in pencil. Because it evolves. But we want them to begin thinking about that plan, because you and I both know that the cost of secondary education is pretty steep, and we want to make sure that if they're going to make that investment and they're going to work towards that, that they have a plan and there's a job market that supports that. The reality is we have 9th graders that are preparing for occupations that haven't even been created yet. So we're trying to keep them flexible and college and career ready at the same time. On Thursdays, we have a targeted seminar time for students. Sometimes they get to choose where they go. Sometimes we choose for them, depending on their academic needs. During our seminar, we have things like AP boot camp. If we're trying to get ready for the AP exam, we do that. Last year, one of the things I'm proud of, and hopefully in the next month we'll find out more details, but we pre-test all of our sophomores to prepare for the PSAT and the National Merit qualifying exam. So we took our top 40 sophomores and placed them in a targeted seminar to prepare them for the junior test competition. And this year we think that we may have as many as 12 national merits, which will triple any other school in the metro. And so hopefully we can maintain, I mean, obviously.
That might be close to the class of '87.
Right?
We had 10 finalists in our, yeah.
But the class, I think our senior class is going to be 375. And so your senior class, mine.
596.
Yeah. So that's kind of, we ran into a hurdle the other day. I don't know if any of you were in town Wednesday night, but we had a deluge of rain. And came in Thursday morning, and the ceiling had collapsed, and we had all this water that had come into the brand new carpet that we just put down, and so we were furiously working to fix that, and that's why the fan is here. We're going to dry out this carpet, and we do have enough carpet left over to replace the carpet that's been damaged. So. 13 days. 13 days. So, any other questions that I can answer that,
So
about?
the block days means that they have hour.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so it's an 85-minute class period. On Wednesday, they go to first, third, fifth, and seventh block. And then on Thursday, they go to second, fourth, and sixth block. And we have a seminar time in there for targeted academic emphasis.
What about consortium? Are you going to walk all the way down there?
Oh, yeah. And we still have a lot of our programs, Project Lead the Way, Culinary Arts, Medical Health Sciences, Global Systems. We just started a new program 2 years ago. Here, 2 years ago, called Project Blue Eagle for fire, science, public safety, and government, local government. So we know that those services, those government services, don't have enough firemen, policemen to hire. So we're trying to do some things that will fill that. Oh yeah. Where is PJ?
Yeah. Did you hear that? They're looking for you.
PJ is the new doctor.
All these renovations are happening. No renovations.
Okay. Yeah, no, PJ with you.
Great. So if you guys want to see some classrooms, I'm more than happy to kind of poke into take a look at a couple rooms, but for the most part, most of the classrooms.
Are you doing
That didn't happen. I barely able to get it out. Where's my You guys wouldn't have let me go on there.
Like the yearbook and newspaper runs down here.
Swayze's still in town. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Carl.
Well, we ended up doing, because it was about, we ended up doing it, see, the class was not one. Yeah.
I actually just saw Mark Reed the other day, Natalie.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Too funny.
I don't know how Lori Beatty is. She was, my son's at Liberty where she went to school.
Oh, okay, okay. I feel very tall. I like this. I feel tall. I feel like a bird.
Yeah, so this is the little theater, and then like yearbook.
So, are these your guys that have 13
So this
days?
was a little theater back in
Which ones they're doing?
So the journalism room, all these rooms have been transformed. We had, this is our 18 to 21-year-old post-high school special education program. And so we have 47 young adults that come to school here every day. And 47. And these are all over the district. So that if a student is 18 and they haven't quite met their goals to transition to the real world, then they stay in school till they're 21, and we continue those services for them. And so we have our staff down here, and we have classrooms for those individuals. 47 of them, half of them go to a work site or a church in the morning to work on job skills, and then they come back here and work on some of those academic pieces, and then vice versa. So the other shift goes. And so we have buses coming in and out just out the store. We walk down that hallway, there's a bus entrance pickup for those kids that doesn't interrupt anything else in our day upstairs. But this is very different, obviously, and you know, we have some some pretty neat kids. I'll tell you what, for me, if I'm having a bad day, I come down here for 5 minutes and everything is awesome. You know, so it's a pretty cool opportunity for us to house it. We're happy to do it.
Did they have like a theater?
So there's no little theater. The next phase, so stadium, jumbotron, track, turf. The next piece is putting in a black box flex theater.
So where does Mark go to class?
In the auditorium.
Because they work out here, right?
Yeah. So yeah, his classes, he just runs the stage. I mean, he holds court at the stage. And we've actually had to expand. We are double booking theater and drama classes every hour. And we have more than one teacher now because Mark is awesome. Mark was inducted into the Kansas Thespian Hall of Fame last spring. So it's pretty exciting for us and for him, and very well deserved. You know, if you talk about a couple people, for me, this is my 3rd year here, and so much in our world has changed, and so much in education has changed. And for me, we have a wonderful staff here. There's so many great teachers, but a couple individuals that are very special to me are Steve Adams and Mark Swayze. And you know, John can share and speak a lot more to this than I, but we talk all the time about our teachers having a growth mindset and preparing our young people for their future. But nobody has a bigger growth mindset than Steve Adams and Mark Swayze, and 2 teachers that I think have been here so long. And what an example they set for our young people.
So funny story about Steve, when they put the turf field in out here, brand new
Well, he's the
turf
one that
field.
figured out the hashes were
Yeah,
wrong.
so the football, they had played sports on it, and the marching band went out and said the field is wrong. So it was Steve Adams that figured out, they know exactly how many steps it is from the sideline to the hash mark, and they had put the field in wrong. They had to re-stitch the whole field, pull the hash marks out, and put new turf in. And the band figured it out. Not
But Steven, I mean, 2 of my favorites, for sure.
Yeah.
Con, I'm just trying to, since you brought that up, I'm thinking, so Steve Adams, his first year, I think, was our senior year. Okay. And then Mark Swayze was here when we were here, but then he left and then came back maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I believe Ramona Weigel was here when we were here. She taught mostly computers then. I think she's still teaching programming language and then also math. Joel Rios did a lot of subbing, but he also did a lot of coaching. I think his first official year was the fall that we were after we left, but he was the javelin coach when I was here. So, and wrestling coach. And he was also wrestling coach. And I'm trying to think of who else was.
Chris Hornbeck.
Chris Hornbeck is here. But like recent retirements, like probably in the last 5 to 6 years, like I know Keith Allen was here for a long time.
Mike Cooper just retired.
Coach Cooper been at Northwest for over 10 years, though.
Isn't Coach Thompson still here?
Coach Thompson is still.
Coach Thompson.
Coaching my children, really so funny.
He is the bowling coach.
Coach Steve's still here.
So I think there's just a handful left.
Yeah.
And so it was always kind of funny when I came back and was teaching. I had all the teachers I didn't have as classroom teachers, I could call by their first names, but everybody else that I had as a teacher, I would be like, Mr. Allen, how are you? Like, Coach, how are you?
Well, wonderful. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll head back this way and then up the stairs to the main entry again. But if there's any other questions or any of the classrooms, I'll be happy to show you.
We're all going to talk to me if you want to come over here.
Taco Bell, that's a tradition.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
Appreciate it.
Your name?
Carl Schimmel. I gotta ask, Bruce Brove isn't here anymore, is he?
No, he's not.
He was a long time.
Well, I should say that. Bruce is still our swim coach.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's still coaching swimming, but he tells me that next year's his last year, so I got to start finding a head swim coach.
You tell my 7-year-old sister, too.
It's performance art.
So I don't know if you guys are, we have probably 7 or 8 individuals that we diaper every day. Young adults.
I work with kinder and 3 severely disabled, and that's hard enough to.
Yeah.
I
So
can't imagine.
so our bathroom has a lift in it.
Right. Oh, that's awesome.
And we have another bathroom in there with a lift.
I'm so glad you guys are doing that.
For those of us degenerates,
There was the smoking right there at the end of the fence, down the steps.
all right, right.
Dr. Dane, do they still have the student smoking area down the stairs?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that sanctioned?
Yeah, we get our exercise. They still smoke across the street.
Yeah, good. They have to kind of go out of sight though.
That's awesome.
Also, they just can't stand there.
Yeah. They're not as brazen.
Oh, they still like right on the.
I know. It's pretty amazing. That's hilarious. A lot of the Olathe high schools have it. Or do they? I'm going to the bathroom. So everybody says the bathrooms have to look the same. So I know I'm not a woman. This is a Saturday, so I think it's safe. So here's the downstairs female. Does it look the same? I have no idea. This is the first time I've been in here. And we'll visit the men's next. Across from 161. Oh gosh, we have a bathroom labeled. This is bathroom 580, 158. Yeah, guys need reminders. Well, I gotta say it must look the same. Walk in the halls. I think my locker was down here in this corner one year.
Great seeing you.
Yeah.
I kind of came.
You want to turn in your paper first?
Come on the bottom.
I've seen this person, so my parents moved into the senior thing, and across the hall is Gene Harrison's mom. We just randomly.
We had an elevator? Wow, I don't remember an elevator. That was cool.
Oh, wow. She's a real estate agent.
I have seen that. Yeah. Well, she put up with us for several years.
Yeah, Fred was here forever, man.
Mr. Swayze
With his
has dashes in his.
Toyota Celica, the black Toyota Celica. If I'm leave for Peter.
Okay, Malone.
We're going for
I
lumber.
didn't realize that he retired.
You want us to bring you
a couple
back
of
in
years
Bunch's
ago.
Bonnet?
Yeah, what flavor of windshield do you want? Just bring me, surprise me. So,
Languages.
I didn't take it.
Who's our golf coach?
I took 1 year.
Bruce Roach was swimming, right?
So,
North Carolina.
Yes.
just swimming too.
And you always had to say the phrase as you went out the door. Jump from the parking
So you think we're done?
I think
Can I
so.
stop filming?
Yes.
Yay. I walked all the halls. Well,
Looks exactly the same though, doesn't it?
going in the bathrooms. Okay.